Hey y'all, welcome to Tulsa. So come along with me as I attend my first festival at Guthrie Green. I was talking to someone in Tulsa and she said, well, if you've been to one of those, you've been to them all. I don't really go to those things anymore, but I was pretty excited. So my first impressions of the downtown Tulsa streets, man, it is definitely hard to find parking. Also, you guys, I hope I don't get strikes for any of the audio content here. I'm still learning about that from a YouTube perspective, so hopefully these layers of audio will save me. All right, y'all, we outside in Tulsa. I think this is the Arts District. Anyway, I'm on my way to the Caribbean Festival. Apparently, this is the first one, the first annual. Talked to a handful, like 4 or 5 Tulsans, and it seemed like a couple people had heard of it, but I do believe it is sponsored by Tulsa Remote. Just getting my bearings here. I had absolutely no idea which way to go. I didn't get to do a hosted visit with Tulsa Remote before I moved here, so a lot of things are new to me. And I actually heard Cardi B, so I just started going in that direction. I recognize Archer Flats. That's one of the properties that gives a discount and some concessions for Tulsa Remote members. So a cool location. Depends on what you're interested in, if you would want to live in that area or not. So I was drawn in, like I said, by Cardi. And I realized that I was actually walking towards the other event that was going on that day, which was the Sip and Slide. And in talking to people that I've met so far, it seems like a lot of people had heard about both the Caribbean Festival and the Sip and Slide. Some people were going to both and things like that. But just proof to show that, hey, there are some things going on in and around Tulsa. And at this part, I lost a clip, but there was a group, a multicultural friend group, okay? And they approached me and asked me, like, what was I recording? And I was doing this for YouTube. And they did, like, a whole introduction, welcome to Tulsa, and talking about the city. And I lost that footage, which really sucks. But here we have, Guthrie Green. I'm entering the park. My first impression, because I was very, very new to Tulsa at this point, I think this was my first week. So many people had told me, oh my God, there are no black people in Tulsa. I heard all of these things about so much racial tension that was occurring in the city allegedly. And I feel like this festival, it just disproves all of that. Just such a good vibe, fun, family fun community. In the flyer for this event, they had promoted that, up until I think like 7 or 7:30, it was like a family festival, and then it was going to switch over for a more adult festival after like 7:30. So I got there around 8 o'clock, and it was definitely very family friendly the entire time. There were kids there running around up until the time I left, a little after 9. The festival itself did end at 10. Now, I will say my expectations for a Caribbean festival, the ones I've gone to in different places, it's usually kind of like a little wild, a little crazy, a little fun, right? It was very nice. Like, it was definitely a great vibe, but it was very like family friendly. All of the music was censored, edited. Like, it was just a good time, a place I would say to bring your kids, bring your grandma, things like that. But there was no, how can I say, there was no whining competitions. There was minimal rum available, things like that. But it was still a cute, fun vibe. So we're just walking around. People in Tulsa are so friendly. Like, I met people and made friends. They're genuinely nice and very friendly. Like, they're not out to they don't strike up a conversation with you to ask you for $1 or try to scam you or anything else. Like, they're really just good, cool people here. And man, if I could say the one thing that was so disappointing about this festival for me, because again, I hear Caribbean Festival, I think like a big wild party, and I also think about food. I literally did not eat that day because I was expecting to just fill my belly with like jerk chicken and rotis and all of the good patties, Jamaican food. There was, y'all, one food vendor at this event, and it was called Ciceroos, and they were serving like a Jamaican inspired food. So I got the jerk wings from them, and plantain or plantain. Jamaicans don't come for me. Speaking of which, there was a lot of Trini people at this festival. I think they came out and represented the hardest, followed by probably Jamaicans, and I saw a few Bahamian flags in the crowd.
right, Oklahoma people. Hey guys, I want to give you all a short story. This was not part of our repertoire tonight, but I want to sing this song for her.
It was this young lady's birthday, and so they did a special song for her. I thought that was really cute.
My hands under water, but I'm breathing. Guys, let's do this from the top. This is for the Oklahoma people, and we're going to do this in a reggae style for our Jamaicans in the house. Hold it down, hold it down. What will I do without your smart mouth? You're drawing me in and you're kicking me out. I got my hands, no, that I can pin you down. What's going on in there? Cause all of me loves when I said Ja, I want to hear you say Rastafari. Ja!
I mean, this was just adorable. It was an adorable, cute little festival. Men burn split, you know, it's legal. It's legal in Oklahoma. A couple people were discreetly burning their spliffs, you know. In my opinion, up to and including that, I still think it was family friendly. I mean, look around. And oh my goodness, I was terrified. Like, Oklahoma doesn't believe in streetlights. What is going on here? It was so dark. The footage seems like I'm going extremely fast, but I'm definitely not, because I'm still afraid to catch a ticket here. I spoke about in previous videos how it seems like people don't really speed here, and I appreciate that. I know it has to be for a reason, whether it's, you know, if the police are aggressive with tickets or people just like following the rules or whatever, but in this case, I could not see a freaking thing. I definitely had to turn my high beams on driving through the city, so maybe I'll get used to that. I don't know. Definitely an adjustment, but for the next festival next year, I would love to see more vendors, more food vendors. But yeah, this was a great first experience exposure to Tulsa. As always, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed recently. Like, I had a record for number of new subscribers in a day. So it seems like this Tulsa content, you guys are interested in it, and I will definitely be providing more of it. All right, y'all, take care. Peace.